Yes, absolutely clear.
Okay, fine. So again, thanks to IIT Delhi Alumni Association to organize such a kind of wonderful panel discussion. And I will take very short time to just talk on the sustainability. And from last 25 years, I am in this field of sustainability and working at various corporate like Shell, Unilever, and at this moment of time, I am with UPL and leading global environment and sustainability of UPL. So my thought process in all this last 25 year is that sustainability is for the profitability of business, and also it enable a smarter innovation to come in. So that is my takeaway in last 25 year with the sustainability which I used to embed at various corporates. Now, coming to the overall sustainability agenda and SDG, I think one thing is very good and matter of satisfaction that in last 70 years, the development worldwide which has taken place, that has grown our world GDP 12 times. So our world GDP in last 70 years has grown 12 times. Our population has also grown 3 times. It means that in last 70 years, we are 4 times wealthy happens because of this development worldwide. So that is matter of satisfaction that we become 4 times richer in last 70 years. But what the matter of concern is that while doing so, we have created several problems like climate change is one of the issue, and the unsustainable development lead to create several problems. And today the several challenges are with us. The first challenge is that how to decarbonize the economy such that we can reduce the environment footprint. Second challenge is how to implement circular economy where we can decrease the waste going out of our development and the factory production. Third challenge we are facing that how we can create an inclusive growth where everyone feel that they are participating in the growth. And the fourth problem is the hunger. How we can provide the food security where food can be ensured to everyone. So I think these four challenges which now came after the development in last 70 years that we have to address. And I feel that the 17 SDG which has been implemented from 2015, and today we are in process of implementing SDGs worldwide. That is the only solution. But the problem today is that see the India, and India is one of the very high populous country, and latest report if we can see, then report is saying that India is at par only on 4 SDG among 17 SDG. So I think this is matter of concern that how we can implement the SDG and how we can achieve this goal by 2030. So this is about the SDG. Now, I think if we want to implement the SDG, the biggest problem comes the resource availability, because the people used to say that so much trillion US dollar is needed to implement the SDG and those resources are not available. My thought process is this, that today cost of inaction is higher than cost of action. So if someone is saying that we don't have resource and we will not act on SDG, we will not implement the SDG, then we are going to lead where there will be more cost of inaction. And to prove this, one example you can say climate change. It is estimated that nearly 5 trillion US dollar cost is incurring because of the climate change. If you see the war and conflict, then that estimated to be 7 trillion US dollar it is costing to our economy worldwide. So I think that there is a clear case that we must have to act on SDG. Whatever the resources needed, I think that is lesser than what it will cost if we will not implement the SDG. Now coming to the my company UPL, and since time is very short, so I will not use the presentation because it will take much more time. Can I use presentation or I have a short time? Rakesh. Okay, so I think let me use the presentation. And is it coming?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So this is about the UPL, where I am leading globally environment and sustainability, and how we have embedded sustainability at UPL. And basically, in 2016, we brought UPL Sustainable Living Plan, and in that plan, we ensure that we will reduce 30% environment footprint of our production in 4 years of time. And we did it. We achieved the reduction of 30% environment footprint. And our experience is that while reducing the environment footprint, we achieve saving of nearly 45 million US dollar out of saving of water bill, energy bill, and waste disposal cost. So that clearly say that sustainability is for the profitability of business. Also, it is for the innovation, because while implementing 30% environment footprint reduction at UPL, we brought several sustainable technology, and today we have several technology working inside UPL, and for that we created a green cell. At green cell, a lot of engineers, biologists, scientists are working just to develop the sustainable technology by which we can reduce the environment footprint. And I used to lead the green cell also. So this is about the structure approach we have adopted at UPL. And by this way, if today you will see one of the premier ESG sustainability rating agency, Sustainalytics from the Netherlands, they have rated UPL #1 among the agrochemical companies. Now next is, this is about green cell, how we are embedding sustainability through innovation. And the last slide, I shall share with you some of the sustainability performance of UPL, that when we have embedded sustainability, then what kind of good result we get. So we reduce nearly 3,000 million liters water, which is equivalent to providing 1.6 million people drinking water for 1 year. We have reduced CO2 emission nearly 700,000 metric ton in 4 years, which is equivalent to planting 35 million large tree to inhale CO2. We have reduced 81,000 metric ton waste, which is equivalent to 9,000 full truckload. So I think you can see on this slide, and in interest of time, I am not going to narrate all, but what I do summarize here, that while embedding the sustainability at UPL, we have not only reduced the environment footprint 30%, but we have achieved several benefit also, several saving also. So I think let me conclude that at UPL, we are focusing at this moment on 5 SDG among 17 SDG. So if you go through our sustainability report, Every year we come out with the report and we clearly say that on which SDG goal, what we have achieved, what we have done. And all 17 SDG, some contribution of UPL happened. But we have focused, prioritized 5 SDG among 17 SDG, and there we are working, and very focused we are working. Another good things we are doing, we have signed the commitment letter to set our target, science-based target, such that we can be the part of reducing the global temperature less than 2 degrees Celsius. So we have already part of science-based target. So I think these all are some of the small examples I have given to you what we have done at UPL. Now I think in interest of time, I will conclude. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chaubey, for sharing your experiences in the industry. I mean, obviously, the sustainability is something that we cannot no longer